Hey everybody, this is Nate doing another little peak bagging adventure. And an adventure it has been quite a day already. I think it's about 11:15 a.m., maybe 11:30 a.m. And I'm heading up to Gallinas Peak right now, which is right behind over my right shoulder. It's pretty much a drive up. Honestly, I think we might force ourselves to hike a little bit. When we get to the top, maybe bag a sub peak just to say we did it. But yeah, it's been an adventure. I came down from Santa Fe early this morning with the idea of hiking Carrizo Peak, which is about an hour and a half south of here. And the snow was a lot deeper than I was anticipating, and I was anticipating deep snow. I pretty much convinced myself, you know what, this peak's on the way back. Let's just do this peak. And the road, I think we passed the worst of the road. It had maybe, I don't know, 1.5 feet of snow in the worst spots, and it was already pretty packed down, so not too bad. As you can probably hear, the wind is insane. You know, I will say if you do decide to do this peak, it's obviously 4-wheel drive, high clearance to get to the summit of Gallinas. If you're doing navigate to the Red Cloud campground. Otherwise, Google Maps will try to route you through private land, and you won't realize that until you're like 2 miles from the summit. You have to turn all the way around and drive like 11 miles back to the Red Cloud campground. Ask me how I know that. Okay, so we made it to where the road is closed. This is an active fire tower in addition to housing communications facilities. And I've heard that during the warm months, the woman, well, if it's still a woman who works up there, will let you up, chat with you if she's there. Given that the road is closed, I'm assuming she's not, but I have a feeling we'll get a pretty good view. I want to say this way is like northeast, and then of course looking out to the plains behind me. And despite the wind and all the snow on the ground, it's actually really not that cold in my opinion. Probably like lower 40s. So let's keep going. It's an easy hike. Center screen there, I'm almost positive those are the Sandias. And that'd be the like San Pedro Mountains and Ortiz Mountains there. Unfortunately, I think it might be a little too windy to see much of the Sangres, though that could be them way out there. And that sounds about right because this is like a windmill field that I passed on my way to get here. So I actually do think that's them way out there. You can see a little bit. I hope you guys will forgive me not speaking much. It is extremely windy. I mean, this has got to be a top 5 wind experience for me. It's just wild. It's probably going to be my last summit, or at least significant summit. I still have yet to tag West Turkey Cone. It's probably my last summit, last any kind of hike or anything in 2022. So thanks for joining me this year. It was a lot of fun. I really liked doing a lot of these peaks. I definitely got out of my comfort zone a lot when it came to winter hiking with exposure. It was a really good year for hiking, summiting peaks. Unfortunately, not too many backpacking trips. I think I only spent 3 nights in a tent. I only spent 2 nights in a tent after that initial backpacking trip I did with Chuco Hiker and Ultralight Outdoors, which was a blast. But, you know, I think all the Hiking was a lot of fun. I'm excited to see what 2023 has in store. Maybe we'll see some more winter activity, some more snowshoeing. I'm not signing off yet. I'm gonna go see if I can find some more nice views that aren't completely obstructed by the wind, and then I'll take you over to West Turkey Cone before I sign off. All right, well, I made it up. I was just at the summit right here a second ago up to West Turkey Cone. I have to admit, I just drove down, parked right down there. I hope this video doesn't have too many audio issues. I noticed my mic doesn't seem to be working properly. I think it might mean the port needs to be cleaned of my phone. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why I've been pretty obsessed with Gallinas Peak for whatever reason. It's a pretty minor peak aside from its P2K status, but there's something that I just think is really interesting about it. I think it's because you look out there, it's just nothing. I mean, that is the Great Plains, continues on to the eastern half of the US, and you know, if you were to draw a straight line east, you wouldn't find anything higher than here until you were maybe in halfway across the world, literally. So I don't know, I just think that there's something kind of cool about that, cool about the remoteness, the fact that it's just like this one mountain peak in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me on all my adventures. Take care. I'll see you in 2023.